Hi, I'm Rachel, and I'm your tarot reader for today, this morning, evening, wherever you're at in life. I am glad you're able to join me in this reading, and this reading will be what you need to know. So what do you energetically need to know? What has the divine been trying to let you know or give you signs of, possibly? So I'm going to delineate overall and do a quick singles reading and a quick those that are dating reading as well. So let's get down to what does the universe want you to know. And if you would like to get a private reading, the link to the Facebook Scale Oracles is in the description below. I'd always appreciate it if you'd like to subscribe, fantastic, and like the video and hit the bell so you know when we're actually loading a new video. Okay, so got the High Priestess on the board, 9 of Wands in reverse, 4 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this is saying you need to acknowledge the power within your own ability to seek your own validation, because you don't need someone else to validate you. You need that for yourself and only you, because this, you know, there's been hidden secrets and people find you a secret, like a mystery, just a package of wonder, you know? That's pretty cool. So 9 of Wands in reverse, you want to let go of some of your burdens and just kind of finally be open to new possibilities. You want to have something come in more passionate for you energetically, something that's meant for you. I am hearing like you've gone through a lot of this work already and all you want to do is have someone energetically to your level, you know? We all would like that, absolutely. And it was because of a breakup with the 4 of Wands in reverse. So something that didn't work in the past, I'm hearing right person, wrong time. So when they were being more of a player energy and you're more in a committed energy because you thought this might have been your forever person, and then they decided to change it up and probably put someone else in the picture for you. So it might have been that third party situation, cheating energy, a bed bug. 9 of Cups. So being able to emotionally fulfill and find your soul tribe, friends, and celebrate with them and feel that you can actually give back. This is a good energy that you've gotten yourself to. Alright, so what is the message that they absolutely need to know for healing? What is their healing right now that they should work on? Oh, having faith in yourself, that what you have worked energetically hard for or trying to manifest is coming to you. It's planted, but you don't see it actually coming to you yet. You are starting to doubt it and let go of whatever is happening, letting go of like the needing to know of, oh, okay, whatever, your person of the past coming or not, you're kind of just thinking it's not happening. And it might not be right now. It does mean it has to be in an energy alignment. So being this is kind of pushing towards the need for love, and I'm kind of intrigued. What is your person's higher self? What would their highest self say or confess? Okay. Connection will need healing on both sides. So both played a role to a degree of the sabotaging. Maybe one couldn't speak their truth and one thought it was suspicious, and or one was being sneaky in energy and actually being a cheater or talking to other people, male or female, it doesn't matter who. I mean, if you're guilty of it and you're trying to learn that that wasn't the right energy to come across and you want to come and say, hey, I know I screwed up. Is there a way that I can help fix this connection? And both need to be willing to heal it, whether they are in agreement to just be friends or just say, hey, I get it, things happen, change. Let's just put it to bed and forget about it. Like, not forget about it, but not put it as the focal point and the stress in your life to control your, you know, way of thinking of how outcomes will come. Financial problems broke, so I feel like your person's definitely going through some financial difficulties. Maybe work isn't being so great, or they're not getting enough hours at work, or they're just spending too much. They could have a gambling issue. They could have just overspending, like their need of control of like material things is overspending. So for those who are thinking and not really like having faith that something is going to happen to you, you are getting a new love offer, a new lover. Ooh, spicy. So someone is coming around. Maybe it's just, you know, a maintenance man or, you know, friends with benefits kind of thing. Who knows? I chose the other person because I heard / assumed you were cheating on me, so I gave you a dose of your own medicine. So they already thought you were cheating on them. So before you could hurt them, they were talking to someone else that they knew were interested in them, talking them up for quite some time, and then backstabbed you and self-sabotaged this whole thing without saying, hey, is there something I need to know? Is there someone else that's causing this problem? Like what it is, like what's going on? Because sometimes circumstances is very strange, you know? Maybe it's a parenting plan, and you can see my duck in the background, so I think that's kind of saying allow the, you know, anything that's projected on you to be water off a duck's back. If you hear him talking, he's like, yeah, exactly. So I think that's kind of a little bit of a confirmation to allow what happened in the past to just flow off your back and allow the energy to flow naturally, because this is meant to happen. I really feel like if you weren't the cheater, then this is saying they were trying to hurt you first and give you a dose of their own your own medicine by playing you, by being the player and using this as an excuse to be okay and justified to cheat on you. So they wouldn't feel bad about it when they finally did give you the news flash of, oh no, I'm with them. Or you see pictures of them on social media, and it's definitely meant to hurt you. And I feel like it's a lot of promises that I also am hearing that they would with you, but never did, and now they're doing it with this other person to hurt you. Low vibe. So what's another thing that their higher self would admit? I'm happy where I am now, but no way. So I'm hearing that they are pretending to be happy where they are, but there is no way that this connection would happen again because you're already above their level. There was no way for them to come back. I'm gonna ask the tarot for 2 scenarios for those who already chose to move on, what the connection will look like in the future. Okay, I'm going to do a clarifier card on that one. Okay, what would happen to the connection if they could talk it out and see what happens? What would happen? Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. So, because there was 3 cards that I was really drawn to, I'm going to do one more for the ones that say, you know, I'm moving on, I'm not doing this again. Alright, so basically, for those who are choosing to move on with, you know, you think this is going to be a heartbreak situation again, and my nose keeps itching, so I know I'm on point with this, where you think it's just going to be heartbreak again. It's going to hurt you again. It's going to be just the same old shit. They want you back because they have commitment issues, but they also have codependency issues. They can't survive without someone validating that they are lovable. And that there's a lot of secrets still, and the whole moving on. You might not get the answers that you wanted from them because they see you moving on, so they need to retract and not do a damn thing, or they just don't want you hurt anymore and figure you're better off. Queen of Cups in reverse, so I feel like it's an emotional missed opportunity. They're seeing you very, very guarded with them and not sure if that their offer would be good enough. Like, is it going to be enough, or is it a lost cause? So I think that would be, if you did choose to mend it, this is something at least Spirit is saying, I would be wise to try to heal it enough to say, you know, I care about you, but I want to move on. Like, I gotta do me. Like, I gotta take care of what makes me happy, Maybe they even projected that they want you to be happy, and you realize that they were right. Like, you should be happy. And that is saying you can still be happy, but with that Queen of Cups in reverse, I feel like you're kind of denying yourself some heal work by at least communicating and saying, I forgive you. But for those who aren't wanting that connection, this is the different flip side. Got Three of Cups. This is something that happened with a third party, and I'm hearing third party would still be involved pretty much in connection with your person, even after them reaching out to you because there was somebody else, and they're just going to test the waters with you of like gauging, do you forgive me? And it's like, I'm hearing some of you don't talk to me unless you're single. Like, don't. Those who are in connection and they feel like that this is their person, then just let their connection be and let them figure it out, because karmic situations only last so long. Sometimes quite long, but you know. That it would be something of a healing thing. Maybe it would be an Aries sign or a fire sign. This is definitely telling me that it is someone who is established emotionally. Even you, maybe you're a business owner and you're in your power more and you understand how a business works and runs. And they are wanting to come out with an apology because they know they broke your heart. And this is a pleading energy, and I'm feeling it in my heart space very strongly, that this person did you wrong. They were the fox in the hen house, but they want to come out with their truth. But are you going to be okay with them telling you their truth? And will it need time for you to absorb it? And will it be okay after? That's your decision, free will. This can get healed. I see a lot of potential for those who are really wanting this connection to work out. So I'm going to do a couple more for each stack of the handwritten messages and see energetically where this is going to go at. Okay, so for those who are saying, you cheated on me once, you chose someone else, take them. I'm going to find me my person, kind of someone who immediately wants to do some hard work, doing a dedication to what I need. I want you and only you. So they do want you, but I'm hearing more, I want you, but I don't need you. You need to actually want me too in your life as much as I do. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. You chose someone else, so I need to choose myself too in an aspect. But their heart space is saying they still want that person. Okay, that one really is telling me. Okay, karmic family dynamics. So maybe your person is in a family dynamic and you're aware of it, that they're going to play the stable parent for them while they were not for you, possibly, and made those promises, oh, I'll help you, I'll be supportive, blah, 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 and they didn't. And you took that as, you know, that's an insult to me and my character. I have to struggle and do all of this hard work for myself, for my family, just for those who are parents. This might not even be those who might have shared children with them too. So maybe it's also the co-parenting that's difficult. So that is a struggle, especially when you really feel strongly about that person and you have to watch them with someone else. Yeah, it's hard. I did what I could to not hurt you. I know it did, so I avoid you. So this person's well aware of the pain that they've caused you, and they don't feel like they should impose any more pain. Or maybe they're sensing you're not quite healed yet from it, and you'd rip their head off, and it's like, talk it out. Have a healthy argument, you know, and put it to bed. And then you can both learn what you might have done wrong in the relationship, what they did wrong in the relationship, and really analyze it together and see if it can be a friendship. If not, at least heal it so you can forgive, move on, and put it to bed in a healthy manner so you don't carry those toxic traits into a next relationship. So for those who are now, and I'm going to work on this stack where it's your person that isn't trying to go into reconciliation back with you and mend this connection. What's their higher self going to say to you? Goodbye, my love, next lifetime. So I think that they really thought you were lost forever, and they were so scared of losing you in this connection. The thought of you of being lost to them was gut-wrenching and heart-ripping. Like, all of these emotions is like a pain I'm feeling that's like actually causing me a gut-stomach problem, like a nausea feeling that like in my stomach of like I'm so stressed that I'm gonna puke. And maybe this person has been drinking so much because of the stress and they're trying to numb it. And karmic partner alert, so they were dealing with someone who was a karmic partner, and maybe that was something that they had to learn a lesson from. And those karmic partners, we do need to learn these lessons in. It's very important. So, two cards wanted to come out with this. I'm tired of my karmic partner. Don't worry, I got my karma with them. This was a mistake. So this is someone who is really coming into understanding that this is just a lesson. It is to make you understand that you need to love yourself and know how much value you're given. And if there was some bad communication in the past and you're able to, rectify that together in a positive way, this is possible now because this person is aware and spiritually aware, potentially, of what karmics are. Because maybe they thought you were a karmic partner after a while. Maybe you were projecting a different way or a different personality version of yourself completely. Maybe you started to boss up and own your own business and they thought you were just going to be the regular 9-to-5 job worker or caregiver or food service, I asked others about you rather than asking you. So this was them getting validation by other people about you rather than asking you, like, what do you think? What do you think is salvageable to this right now? And I feel like the overall energy behind all of this is telling me that this was a sudden shock no matter what. Like, universally, this was a surprise to all of you. You weren't anticipating it. And I don't even think it's entirely anticipated to the one that broke it off, whether they walked away, you walked away, or whatever. There was a lot of deception, and that took your heel work. So let's do a closing message for overall of what the higher self of your person would say. And I hope there might be something positive, because I do not have a lot of positive cards on this deck. I'm fake happy, so if they're posting things, this is false advertising. They're only projecting to be happy just to make face and look good. It's not that they are happy. They are internally completely without. They feel empty-ish. Like I'm sensing ish because they are learning, but they know they're not in the right spot. They know who they want, but it's not with the right person. Or they were in the right spot at the right time, just for the learning aspect, because it was divinely guided. Silent treatment, no communication, so they definitely ghosted you in the past, and this is also kind of a control tactic to emotionally play you. When are you going to respond? If this is a divine masculine, honey, that's you. You have to reach out and say, I want to try to work on that. I want to move forward and communicate, or to say, hey, are you free to talk? What is good for you? Oh, I hear my baby girl. I better wrap this up. I am going to reach out soon. Please don't think negatively of me. I'm beating myself up. So when they do reach out, please do not bombard them with your emotions and anger. Hear them out, because this person has already done more self-judgment, like the divine had wanted them to sit and look at what actions they did and the repercussions thereafter of. This is them saying, I am beating myself up every day for what I've said and projected to you and had done to you. I am so fucking sorry. This was not what I wanted, even though this is what I did. This is not what I meant to have happen. And it felt like I was supposed to. And it was technically yes. They were. But are you going to take them back, yes or no? It doesn't matter. If you choose no and you're moving forward to something healthier and better, do it. If you feel like healing this connection's worthwhile, go for it and try it. And your beauty is intimidating to me, so this is going to tell me that you are very much in your glow up, and you're very bright and just so beautiful. And don't forget that. And that's including masculine. You are amazing too, okay? You don't go through this without the reasons behind it of just learning of how important and what a great universal tool you are to the universe. You are meant to co-create and heal this connection in one way or another, whether that's through friends or just saying goodbye in a kind way and moving on, or try to heal this. Whatever your decide is, I hope you have lots of love and luck, and you have all of my healing energy of, yes, the best of luck in your journey. And I appreciate your presence during this video, and if you would like to hit the subscribe button, appreciate it. And leave a comment below and let me know what you thought of the reading. Did it reside or not? So you guys have a wonderful day, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.